Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This will be my last Circdehsonae video. Even though Halloween is 365 days a year, we are going to do a Jessica Rabbit or a zombie Jessica Rabbit, whichever one you prefer. Jumping right into the tutorial, we're going to start off by gluing down our brows because we are going to make them thinner. I'm going to start by using this light foundation. This doesn't match my skin tone, but it works for this look. I'm going to use a light concealer all over my face, and then I'm going to blend everything in with a sponge. We are going to contour with some ColourPop concealer in brown. All of this is going pretty fast because this is just kind of what you do with your normal makeup. We are going to start to outline the eye shape here. So I'm just going to create a very round oval shape, and then I'm going to fill it in with some concealer. I would prefer to do a really light concealer just so the pigments of the eyeshadows actually pick up. Make sure to blend your concealer out and make sure that it's nice and flat. In this festival palette from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to take that purple and I'm just going to start packing that on. I'm not blending anything, I'm just taking the pigment and packing it on my lid just so I can get the best color payoff. And then we're going to be dipping into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, volume 2. I'm going to take that deep bluish purple and I'm just going to start blending the outer corners of my eye here and blending it inward. Using the same palette, I'm going to use a shimmery purple on my lid. I decided that it wasn't as pigment as I wanted it to be, so I went in with the ColourPop glitter gels and I packed that on my lid just in the center. And then I did take some aqua color, and this one is from Mayron in black, and I created a very nice wing. Thick but not too thick and not too thin. I did add some shadow to my lower lash line, and then I went ahead and put black in my waterline. I also connected my liner to my lower lash line. And then we are going to take a bronzer, and I'm just going to start bronzing my face here. I am going to concentrate that on my cheekbones here, and then taking a darker brown just to make my cheekbones a little bit more sunken in. We are going to contour my nose to make it a little bit slimmer. Jessica Rabbit has really sexy features, so we're just going to try and make her as cute as possible. And then just in any other regular makeup look, we are going to highlight. So I'm using this glazed donut highlighter, placing this on the highest points of my face. I'm actually packing this on so it's like super shiny and opaque. We are going to start doing the brows. You can do your brows the normal shape of your natural brow. You can make them thinner, thicker, whatever you like. I decided to go a little bit thinner and more cartoon-like, so that's just what I did on both. And then I applied some blush to the apples of my cheek here. Now I'm going to outline my lips. I'm going to use a dark maroon color just because I want to make the illusion of my lips to be super big. So we're just going to outline them, and then I'm going to fill them in with a red liquid lipstick. This one actually dries matte. While I was placing it on, I decided that I did want my lips to be a little bit more glossier and juicy looking, so I just added a red gloss on top. Alright, so you can totally skip this next part if you already have a Jessica Rabbit costume or outfit. I'm not going anywhere in this makeup, so I decided to draw my outfit on my chest. So I just created the very iconic bust of Jessica Rabbit, and then I started to shade it in with some maroon eyeshadow. I just basically used a water activated paint for this, so pretty easy, but again, if you have a costume, go ahead and use that. We did pop on our contacts, and now we're going to place this wig from Powder Room D, and that pretty much concludes my Jessica Rabbit beauty tutorial. Now for part 2, which is the zombie look, all we're going to do is add a little bit more depth to the look itself. So in all of the deepest corners or the deepest parts of the face, like the eye socket, the cheekbones, under the lip, the nose, and the collarbone, I am going to add a little bit of purple and pink, and I'm just going to start blending that out until I get a nice seamless blend. And then we are going to go in with some yellows and a little bit of green just to add the bruising effect. So we're just going to blend all of those colors together. I am going to smear this side. This side does not have to be perfect whatsoever. You can pretty much do whatever you want on this side. This is just kind of what I did. I really love the Jessica Rabbit, but I just wanted to have a little twist on her. I did take some white eyeshadow and I started to highlight my face a little bit just to make that side pop a little bit more and not so dulled out. Right here, I'm creating some little circles. I don't really know where I was going with this, but I just went with it. So they're basically just going to be like open little wounds. So I created some circles. I blended out my lips just to make it look a little bit more distressed. And then I started to paint in my little wound, quote unquote, with some red aqua paint from Mayron. This right here is a red glittery syringe. I thought it was going to be a lot more glittery, so all I did is I outlined it and I dripped some of it down from my open wounds, and then I did apply some blood or some fresh blood. It's not real blood, guys, and I just applied this everywhere where my wounds are. I took out one of my green contacts and I popped in one of my white mesh contacts for the zombie effect, and then I applied some blood underneath my eye. Wow, that's a lot of talking. Anyway, pretty easy, pretty quick, and I don't know, I love both looks. If you want to be the pretty side by day and then the zombie side by night, by all means, do what it do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed these two looks, and I hope that you enjoyed all of my looks for Circdehsonae. Just a reminder, you will have more tutorials that I didn't get to post for the Halloween season coming up, so stay tuned. Also, thank you so much for all the love and support. Love you guys. Ciao.